Hey everyone, welcome to part 2 of our series on walking through to today's video. But Sunday's video should be up. This is Monday's video. So anyways, we had a very busy Sunday. We go to bed, we get up, and to be honest, I was a little tired on Monday. Number one gratitude though is I got to go outside. It's always grounding. There's a park. I go to it every day. Number 2, dose. What did I even do with my Monday? I'm very grateful I got to help with the goat situation. If you've watched my last video, you know kind of like what's going on with the situation. Monday, still no word of the other 2 goats, but, called around, asked a couple of questions, tried to see if my information could get passed along. And so I did spend a portion of my day doing that. Number 3, I did make it to D&D. And, Jose messaged me and he was like, hey, how's it going? How are you doing? What's up? And I'm like, hi, how are you doing? What's up? I am so busy. So, number 3, grateful for Jose and checking up on me. And number 4, grateful that I got to do D&D. It was pretty funny. They were in a world of frog people, and just the sound effects that the dungeon master was making was amazing. I came off mic and I was like, do that again? And it just was like a flip-flop sound, like a frog was going after them or something. And so it was like flip, 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 or flop, 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 something like that. But it was funny. Number 5, no character too, by the way. I messaged the group and I was like, and I feel really bad because the dungeon master is one of the people who I just have not had time to get back to. He messaged me a couple hours before the session. He's like, are you going to be on tonight? And I was like, yes, I'm sorry. I'll be there. No character. See you later. Like, oh my God, my day was just so busy. But yes, so that was D&D. Am I on 5? Outside. Jose, D&D. I feel like there was one. Oh, and helping the family. Okay, so we are on 5. This is, gotta be kind to our brains, guys. What else did I do with my day? Oh, I am very grateful that I had enough time before D&D was starting to go on a walk. I, just need it for my mental clarity and sanity this week. And so getting a chance to go after work before D&D was fabulous. Number 6. I will say I'm grateful that I got to charge my phone. So the thing is, I don't know when they stopped playing. I cut off at probably 11:30 because before 11 I was already falling asleep. But then I was like, well, let me plug my phone in. I'm very grateful that I remembered to do that and charge my phone a little bit. Because I think my phone was pretty low and, didn't want to sleep through my alarm the next day. And yeah, so 11:30 I was off of that. I feel like there was something else that I did on Monday. Are we on 6? Well, if that was 6, we'll do 6 again. Grateful that I had time to go out and get food. I think, pretty sure I got food on Monday. I have not had time to cook the food that I got. I'm grateful I got food because I was able to make like salads and stuff. Oh my God. And tell me why, guys. Tell me why I got 6 avocados. I'm so excited for these avocados, right? And they were a little on the we're getting close to time end. But I was like, whatever. I'll be able to utilize them. Every single avocado that I cut into did not look right. And like sometimes when they start going bad, they have like brown hard spots in it and stuff like that. But this was like, I threw out every single one, cut open and threw out every single one. It just was not good. And I was like, all right, well, that makes me sad. But grateful. Grateful I just got it all over with that day. I mean, I can't imagine that with the type of week that it has been so far, each day just, oh, yes, I get an avocado this day, and cutting into it, and it's just something I can't eat. So, grateful that all that happened on Monday, that I had food. Maybe I didn't even get to go out to eat. What else happened on Monday? Was I doing some sort of return? Oh, you know what it was? Monday, I'm pretty sure I also went to Target for something that I needed to get. I still haven't gone out to get witch hazel. I haven't had time for exercise. But anyways. Oh my god, this dog is so cute. I think we're on 7. 7 is, I'm very grateful for these doggos. They have been keeping me company. One likes to cuddle with me. We've had quite a good rest doing that. And then 8. 8 for the day. What else did I do yesterday? Or Monday at this point? Oh, very grateful that the one doggo who cracked her dew claw, she's doing much better. She finished her medicine on Monday, so that's a win too. I don't have to hide medicine under little pieces of food in her food bowl to see if like she'll eat it. I was pretty good at it. There was only 2 times where she found, I mean, if you're putting 2 different medicines in and she only finds one, and I only had 2 out of the week that she was on the medicine, so 2 out of 14-ish that she found. I think that's pretty good. Number 9. What else happened in my day? I guess that was it. I'm trying to think. Oh, there was a concert going on in the park. That was pretty cool to watch. Grateful I got to see some of that. A bunch of people. And I think that was the jazz band. I'm pretty sure that was a jazz band concert. So that was really neat to listen to. And then 10 for the day. I am grateful. I am grateful that I found the challenge. I was talking to my friend Tony because we both like the show Alone. And he had mentioned a while back that the new season is being filmed in Africa, but that it's not on the History Channel or somewhere free yet to watch. And I was like, oh. But I did find the MTV, the challenge. I can watch those episodes, but it's a week after the fact, but that's totally fine by me. It's been a decent season so far. So I'm very grateful for that as well. I don't know if I mentioned that in a different video. Okay. So those are my gratitudes. The message of the day. I think we really need to go back to mentality for a second. So the last video we talked about I am statements and just what do you do in busyness and chaos and what have you. I would say that the other thing to be thinking about is, how do you give your mind rest? How do you protect your mind? These are things that I'm still working through, but what does it mean to give your mind true rest? I've talked about this before, but in moments like this where there is so much chaos or busyness or extra in your life is too full, right? How do you take your mind and disconnect your mind from that? One of the things I've at least had awareness of is, if my mind, if my brain hurts, if I'm getting a headache, you've pushed your mind too far for that day. And yes, so I used to get intense migraines growing up, to the point where like I would have to sit in the dark. I'd have to have a pillow over my face. Like it wasn't enough to just close my eyes. I'd have to put like a pillow or a jacket or something where that the light wouldn't come through over my face, because I was very light sensitive, and noises would just get to me too. I was also going through a lot of stress as a child, um, in the home life. And one of the things that I think is really interesting, because I don't experience migraines the way that I did growing up, is that out of all the parts of your body, we utilize our brain the most in terms of function throughout the day. But yet it's probably the part of our body that we know the least about when it comes to giving it rest. And we think that, oh, we just need sleep. Sleep is going to be what it needs. It needs way more than sleep. And again, this is an area that I am still working on myself. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments if you have other ways that you rest your mind. You could say meditation, but I feel like there's specific things that the mind needs. And even in meditation, where you just let the mind go, it's not necessarily like, even reading, you're still doing something with your mind. And I'm sure each person is different too, so I don't think there's a one answer fits all. But it would be really interesting to see what you guys do for true rest. How do you know that your brain is in a state of true rest? Because I don't know if my brain has been there. It's a really interesting thought, you know? It's not like when we wake up, we say, oh, wow, I feel rested. But what does that usually mean? Your body feels rested. And maybe that's your mind, but most of the times we just look at the overall picture and not one of the hardest working components. So again, this week, maybe think about, what does a mind at rest feel like? What leads to a mind at rest? What activities are we doing, not doing for that? How can we give ourselves more of that? So, food for thought. I think that's all for the message of the day. Affirmation time. I'm telling you guys, like, it's another night after 11. We're getting these videos done. Okay. Affirmation time. Number 1, as always, I'm divinely guided and supported. I can ask for help whenever I need to. With gratitude, I humbly ask for help today. And we're going to continue on this theme of just doing some different affirmations this week, because I think it's kind of needed. Number 2, my mind is at rest. Number 3, my soul is at rest. Number 4, I don't know why I feel drawn to say all this. My heart is at rest. Number 5, there is beauty in sleep and rest, and I accept this gift that I'm giving myself. Whew. Number 6, I allow every part of myself to be at rest as I move through the day. Ooh. Number 7. Sleep is my divine practice. Deep, refreshing, peaceful, healing, soul refreshing sleep is available to me each and every night. I claim it tonight and every night. Uninterrupted rest. Number 8. 8 for the day. I have chosen again, and I have choose to allow myself to just be, to be present in the moment, and to embody myself and be at rest. Never died. What a beautiful day to be alive. Let's claim today our experiences and vocalize what experiences that we want to see more of as powerful co-creators of this present reality. And 10 for the day. It is well with my soul. It is well with me. I'm not going to stress. Everything is being worked out for my ultimate good. I can be in my fun, joy, play, and receiving, and rest. Let's see what happens with all of that. All right, that is video 2. Hope you guys are doing well. I love you guys. What are you grateful for? What are you affirming? How are you doing? Really let me know about the whole rest component, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.